Hello everyone, myself Dr. Hemakumar. In this session, I will be continuing about the control statement, that is the conditional statements and unconditional control statements. The switch statement. This is basically a multi-way decision statement. This is used when we must choose among many alternatives. Just carefully observe this slide. You can find this how the expression is evaluated. After expression is evaluated, it jumps for the certain case. If that particular case is valid, only that statement will be executed, and the break statement is used for jump from the outside to the loop. So we write like this: switch open bracket choice, then bracket open flower bracket is there, case value 1. If it is true, then go execute the statement 1 and break. Otherwise it will go for the case value 2 and it will be executed the statement 2 and it will break. Like that, n number of cases, it evaluates for the n number of cases and it will checks. If any one case is true, that case will be executed and it will be come out from the statement. If any one of the statement is not selected, values case is found, then the default statement will be executed, and after the default statement will be executed and will be out from the loop. In the switch statement, the choice can be either any integer value or a character can be used. Based on this integer value, the control is transferred to a particular case value where necessary statements are executed. During executing, if break statement is encountered, then the control comes out of the switch statement. If the value of the choice does not matches with any of the case value, then it check for the value 1, value 2 up to value n. Then the control goes to the default labels and it will be executed. All the case values must be different. Here the break is very important. If the break is not written, then after execution of that particular case choice value, it will execute the remaining code also. So that's why compulsory after execution of the selected statements, you have to write the break to come out from the loop. Break and continue statements. The break statement. The break statement is a jump statement which can be used in a switch statement and looping statement. The break statement works as shown below. If break is executed in a switch state block, the control comes out of the switch block and the statement following the switch block will be executed. If the break is executed in a looping statements, the control comes out of the loop statement, a loop, and the statement follow the loop will be executed. Carefully observe this slide. We have shown that the break statement can be written in all the three looping statements. For example, the while statement, while the condition is tested, test condition, open flower bracket will be used, the statement will be executed. After executing the statement, if test condition is tested, if the tested condition is true, then the break is applied. Once the break is applied, means it come out from the while loop itself. Otherwise the while loop statement will be executed and while condition will be repeatedly executed till the while loop comes false. The same way we can also use in a do loop. So in the do loop, first it execute the statement and the test condition will be tested. If the test is true, it go for the break. The break will allow to come out from the exit from the do while loop. Otherwise, it execute the statements and it check the test condition, and that if test condition is true, the statements will be continue to work. So whenever the break statement is executed, then only the loop will be break and it comes out from the do while loop. At the same time, we can use the break in the for loop also. Though in the for loop, we have written like this: for initial expression, test expression, and update expression. Open bracket, execute the statements, and inside that for loop itself, if you want, you compare the if statement expression. If statement is executed is true, then break. It will just come out from the for loop. So it come out from the looping means it will be break of the loop will be executed. Otherwise, if the break is not executed means it works, the loop will be executed till the for condition test is failed. The condition statement, it is also similar to break, but it does not execute. During execution of a loop, it may be necessary to skip a part of a loop based on some condition. In such cases, we use the condition statement. The condition statement is used only in the loop to terminate the current iteration. The break is used in a switch as well as the looping statements, but the continue is used only in a looping statement. In all three looping statements, it can be used. For example, while the test condition, open bracket, execute the statements. If test expression, then continue is used. If continue is informed that the loop does not execute that statement and run with the skipping that particular condition, run with the another condition. For that purpose, the while is used. The continue is that while the running, the part of a if condition is true comes means the part of the necessary statements will be skipped and remaining part will be continued to execute till the while loop is break, while loop get false. The same way in the do also, do loop, do while loop also it works. Do write statement, if test the expression, write the conditions, continue. If it is true means it comes out from the while loop, do while loop. And the same way for the continue. So for initial expression, test expression, update expression, statement will be executed. If test expression is true means it skip the remaining part and continue with the for loop. Here is the one demo program for the continue statement. In this program, the program reads and add only a positive numbers using a continue statement. The program is like hash include iostream.h void main open bracket integer I equal to 1 num sum equal to 0. I, num and sum are the three variables of integer type. Then for I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus open bracket cout enter an integer cin num. If num is less than 0, open bracket cout you have entered a negative number, continue. So it continue for the next iteration and it goes accept the another input. When the number is not number is greater than 0, then the sum is equal to sum plus num will be executed. If it is not greater than 0, it doesn't execute the sum equal to sum plus n. So it accept the all five inputs. Among the five inputs, whatever the number which is greater than 0, that number is considered as a positive numbers. Those numbers will be added with the sum is equal to sum plus num. And after coming out from the for loop, see out the number of positive integer numbers enter sum. So close the bracket of the. This program will execute only a positive numbers. This is how the continue statement will be used. Thank you.